So hello and a very good morning to everyone. Today I am going to share a case of a very severe form of urticaria which came to me few months back in a male patient who was age 50, and he was highly troubled because this is how his problem was. He was in a very desperate condition. Even allopathic medicines were not helping him, and every day, especially at night, he used to scratch like a monkey, and this is how the urticaria would manifest. As the case moved further, he described a stressful situation where the source of stress was financial and familial. The situation is that he stays in Mumbai for work and his family is placed in Pune, so he has to bear the expense of both the houses. And he feels that his wife is not very cooperative or understanding. And he says that I cannot bear pressure. If someone says anything, it highly affects him. He gets very scared. So, what happens? He says, my wife asks me for some money, and if I am not able to provide, then she says things which are very hurtful. And if someone says anything to him, it causes a lot of anger. At workplace, he says that even if someone says slightest thing, that is enough for him to cause an emotional reaction. So I ask him, what do you do when you are angry? What are the symptoms that you experience? So he says that he becomes extremely restless, he trembles, he screams, he becomes very anxious, there are palpitations, he weeps, thinking that what wrong he has done. And he says, my nerves are exploding, and there is a desire to throw or break things. He desires meat and spicy, hot and cold aggravate, he is constipated, and he is thirstless, has scanty offensive sweat. So this was the information which was available for me, and let us see how did I understand this. So first of all, we see at the physical particular level, at the level of the skin, we don't have any interesting, peculiar, characteristic modalities or symptoms. But what is clear, intense and predominant in the case is his emotional situation, where he feels hurt easily, and the reaction is anger with trembling, screaming, palpitations, desire to throw or break things. So when we look up to these symptoms in the repertory and we repertorize these symptoms, extremities, trembling, anger after, palpitations, anger after, throwing things around, breaking things, throwing things at persons who offend him, that is one of the rubric. In all these, we get staphysagria, which is coming through and through, and then we add the physical generals like desires meat and spices and thirstlessness. Then though too we get staphysagria as the remedy which is coming through and through. Hence the remedy staphysagria was prescribed in 200 potency and LM6 because his level of experience was emotion. LM potency because the problem was occurring on daily basis, and hence I needed a remedy which has to be given every day, and since it was at the skin level, I wanted to avoid any aggravation. After starting him on this prescription for 1 month, 1.5 months, we see a dramatic change that happened in him. All the urticaria vanished completely. Complete resolution of his skin problem. Hence, the result was as per our second aphorism, rapid, gentle, and permanent. And this is what the patient had to say, that the skin has gotten better immediately after your medicine, and after that I have not taken any other treatment thanks to you. So this was one very interesting case which I wanted to share, and mainly the approach was to identify which is the clear, intense and predominant area in the entire case, form a totality based on that, and then prescribe accordingly. I hope you enjoyed this case and its understanding, and I look forward to see you soon. Thank you.